Okay, so we are going to try and prepare a corned beef. This is a 9-day process for the brining. A little history about corned beef and cabbage, because that's the ultimate goal with this, is that there is no national dish of corned beef and cabbage in Ireland. Really how this dish came about was that the Irish immigrants, when they came to the United States, wanted to find some kind of comfort food that they could share and enjoy for St. Patty's Day or something along those lines. And so what they came up with was, instead of a bacon or anything like that, which is more expensive, they chose a leaner or more expensive or lesser expensive cut of meat, the brisket. And they chose to take a page from the European model of how they preserve meats, and they pickled it. So this is how we came up with corned beef as we know it today. And obviously cabbage and carrots and potatoes were not all that expensive, so that's what they used in the dish. So what I have in front of me here are the spices we're going to need to get this process started. We'll start it today and we'll come back 9 days later, and we will have our brisket pickled, if you will, and then we will finish the cooking process for that, and along with show you how to do some cabbage and potatoes and carrots for this particular dish. So to start with, I want to take our kosher salt, put that in my bowl. And I want to take some sodium nitrate. This is also known as Prague powder number 1. And mix that in there as well. And I have some brown sugar. I want to mix these three together first. And I'm going to take a little bit of water. I have here to do that with. And we're going to just pour that in there. And the reason we want to do this is so that our sugar, our salt, and our sodium nitrate will fully dissolve and not just settle down to the bottom of our pickling liquid there. Over here I have basically 3 kilograms of brisket, and that's going to go directly into our brine. So a brine is very common. It's something we use when we make pickles. In general, it's just a different solution. And salt is obviously our main preservative. The sodium nitrate is what gives our corned beef the great red color you're familiar with when you eat corned beef. Alright, so I have my bucket here. I've mixed this up pretty good. So all I'm going to do is pour this right in there like so. Just get all that wonderful flavor in there. And now I have some mace. I have whole cloves. I have red chilies. I have star anise. I have dill seed. This actually came right off my dill plants at home. I have black peppercorns. I have coriander. And we have yellow mustard seed. So all of that goes into our pickling solution, if you will. Get this out of the way. And now we're just going to take this and we're just going to mix this up really good. Just like so. And then we're going to take our brisket. This beautiful brisket, we're just going to set that right in there like so. And then I've got a couple plates to help weight it down. So this will literally sit for 9 days in this solution. And then at the end of the 9 days, we're going to take it and we're going to use an immersion circulator, and we're going to sous vide it to slow cook it. And that will give us not only a very tender brisket or corned beef by that time, but it will also help it to be a lot more juicy, which is something we would all enjoy with our corned beef. So 9 days, we'll come back to it and we'll finish it up. All right.